Hey Steve, it's Thursday. I guess I really don't have too much else to say, so let's get to the questions. Question 1, where in my life might God be waiting to make his glory known? Besides probably everywhere, I'm sure that there are a number of places that he's been waiting to use. I've almost regularly been coming to the end of my rope these days, feeling like I have nothing to offer anything or anyone. I used to pride myself on having so much energy, on being so much fun, but now I'm constantly overwhelmed by how tired I feel. I'm getting older, I have children, I have back pain, I have 2 careers. Sometimes my tank is just empty. My inner resources are tapped. They're so finite that I wonder if the Lord is just waiting to be my strength. I've wondered if my call here is to lean into the fact that I can't do this on my own strength and simply to stop trying. I wish I knew how to sit still. I wish I knew how to let myself find peace in the Lord's love and strength, but it's really a struggle for me. But I do wonder if the Lord is exposing my limitations so that I'll lean into them and try to find him there. Question 2, how have I already experienced the Lord making me new? I've mentioned this before, but when I moved to Phoenix, I had a really hard time making friends. I think it happens when you get older, you move somewhere new, you get married, have kids. The time for investing in friends just simply decreases. I really started feeling the absence of people in my life, and I wasn't sure that I'd ever find a solid group of friends. I was in the pits. But again, recently the Lord has given me friends. He has renewed my heart through a community of supportive dudes. Pretty cool. And it's not even necessarily that we spend so much time sitting around talking about deep matters of the heart. It's just that we sit around together. We have each other. For me, this has been truly rejuvenating, and I feel a great depth of hope knowing that I'm not alone. Question 3, how have I closed my heart to the truth of God? Well, despite seeing all that God has done throughout the course of my life, I still definitely struggle to believe that he's got my back. Even now, when I'm going through tough times, it's hard for me to imagine that there is a way through it. Recently, I received a huge blessing, so huge that it would be totally clear to anyone observing. Like huge. But I'm still only seeing the things in my life that have me worried or not at peace. I'm still having a hard time imagining that God is doing anything good in my life. Recently, I was reading Living Prayer by Metropolitan Anthony Bloom, and he was talking about this idea of being poor in spirit as salvific. But he mentions that it isn't poverty itself that saves, but poverty of spirit. Poverty itself, he says, is not so much not having something, but about wanting what one does not possess. We are poor not based on our possessions, but rather based on the degree to which we long for that which is out of reach. To be poor in spirit is to be filled with longing for God, and that is true richness. But I'm increasingly realizing how much I just want to feel like everything is stable, that everything is peaceful. If I long for God, then my poverty of spirit will be saving. But if I'm longing for peace or stability based on what I have or on what I do, then I'll never feel rich. I'll always be poor. I'll always be wanting to make myself more secure, more peaceful, more safe. And since I'll always be looking for security and stability in external circumstances over which I have no real control, I'll never feel like I have enough. I'll always be poor. But opening my eyes to God's love, opening my heart to see that what God is giving me is enough, well, that's hard. And it means security in material things is never going to be possible. Trusting God is a leap into one kind of insecurity for the sake of a deeper kind of security. But I guess at the end of the day, there's nowhere safer to be than in the love of God. All right, Steve, that's all I got. I'll see you on Monday.